going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are heading out on an auction adventure, heading to Ionia, Michigan. Now this auction is an old antique dealer, and they're selling their whole collection. This whole estate's going up, so this could be a really good auction. Based off the pictures, looked like some really cool stuff. So I'm really excited to get out to this one. I'm in the passenger seat today. We have our teenage driver, 2 hands on the wheel, eyes on the road all the time. Perfect way to go. You're gonna take a right at this light right here. And so, yeah, it's a gorgeous day here in Michigan. I think it's supposed to be 70, sunny, before a big heat wave comes early next week, but we'll worry about that when it happens. Right now, we're gonna enjoy this weather, go out and enjoy this outdoor auction, show you guys everything. Hopefully we come home with a bunch of stuff, maybe add a little bit to the collection, add a little bit for the store, you never know. So yeah, we're really excited for this one. And actually we got some big things coming up too. We got, we're actually heading on a little vacation. We're heading to the UP of Michigan. So we're gonna go check out Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, the Mackinac Bridge. So you guys got a nice vacation vlog coming up. We're gonna have coming up in probably about a week or so. But yeah, it's going to be a blast. We are super excited to get up there and enjoy a couple days, maybe check out some antique stores up there and kind of see what they offer. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, let's get out to this auction. We'll show you guys everything that's there, and hopefully we come home with some stuff today. And so just a little bit before we get on vacation. So thank you guys, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
All right, so let's check out this auction here, man. This was a lot of fun. This wasn't as big of an auction as I thought it would be. So yeah, this isn't a super long video, but I definitely wanted to run through and show you some of the stuff that was here, kind of run down prices, a little information about some of the items that came up. So the copper cauldrons back there were really cool pieces. I wasn't there when those sold. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of cast iron in this couple tables here. They had a lot of Wagner and Griswold, mainly Griswold, so obviously a big collector. We have something coming up about the Griswold cast iron, and it's just not bringing the popularity and prices that it used to, but we'll be talking about that in a future video. We got a bunch of sheet music coming up here. That's always $1 a piece at best, but there's a piece of the blackface Dapper Dan up there. That's a pretty rare one. You might be able to get a couple bucks for that. But again, sheet music and stuff sells. You got a nice collection of straight razors here. And that's a lot of what this auction was. They had a lot of individual collections. And as you'll see when we come up here, this was probably the creme de la creme of the stuff that was there, was the John Deere parts and service clock. That was really cool. A lot of these locks here, we're usually good at about $10, $15 a lock. And if it has the key, possibly more. Those were really, really nice pieces. Again, you'll find out at the end of the video, these prices were going really high today, so we didn't get a chance to get much, if anything, because, you know, the crowd was large. Auctions in our area are not as big. We have this one guy that does these auctions. That bull right there, guys, that sold for about $1,200. I had to do some more research on it, and I still have to figure out why it sold for so much. But a very rare piece that sold for quite a bit of money. In the comment section below, if you guys want to throw out there what you thought it might be, I don't know. But, man, that was $1,200 was crazy. But, yeah, these are really cool. I bet on these cribbage boards. These are a lot of old-school vintage cribbage boards. I went $60 on the lot and just couldn't go no more to think I'm going to sell a bunch of them. Most of these graniteware pieces here went from about $10 to $25 a piece. Still very cool. Yeah, what else we got coming up here? We got the advertising cards there. I think the whole lot sold for $60. Those are really nice pieces. The boxes are nice, but those are tough moves anymore. There's, it just really takes the right person to come in, and that's tough to take a chance on that all the time. The sports cards come up here were all early 90s stuff. If you guys can tell you anything about sports cards, anything early 90s, late 80s, most of that stuff is just junk. But yeah, these cast iron pans were so cool. I mean, 7-8 years ago, we were getting $35 to $40 a pan all day at least. Just nowadays, we don't get that much. But the crowd that is there was still the old heads that, still do a lot of those things and can, collect them. A lot of these brass bells were going for $75 to $125 a piece. These were really cool. I really wanted those, but man, the crowd was so large. And they were going for such high prices that there's just no money to be made, and I don't collect them. So So yeah, these also were local county plat books and atlases. Those went for a couple $100 a piece. Those old pieces of maps, I mean, I'm telling you, they go for really, really good money. But yeah, there's more dish collections here. This is all stuff that just does not sell. The colored glass maybe a little more, but a lot of that clear gas you can't touch. These knives here, I mean, knives are great. If you get the USA knives, anything that's not China made, you can get some good money for anywhere from probably 10 to 35, $40 a piece, if not more. And that's what these guys were going for. I mean, everything today was pretty much what it was going for. I mean, that's the tough part about auctions. If there's not a lot, when there's one auction, you're going to have a lot of people that crowd to it. Furniture-wise, there was one piece that I thought was really nice that will be coming up here in a second. But the rest of these are pretty common pieces that we just don't move, and they take up a lot of room. So, when it gets to furniture pieces like that, we get a phone calls weekly about furniture. And it's not that I don't love old antique furniture, because I do, and I wish I had more room to store it. But it just takes up so much room, and it's not the fastest seller right now. But yeah, it's coming up right up here at the end. That is just a very unique dresser. A lot of small drawers, which I like. Look at that thing. That thing is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. It's easily probably one of my favorite pieces at this auction. It was a lot of nice stuff to see. So I was actually pretty excited to see that guy. But yeah, most of these are just common pieces. Like I said, for being an old antique dealer, I was expecting a little more, but again, just because you expect more doesn't mean you're going to get more. A lot of ammunition and guns coming up here. Not my forte. Nothing I sell, nothing I can sell. So we kind of pass over that stuff. And the market for those, people know what they're buying, so you're not going to get too great of a deal on that kind of thing. But yeah, then this side here, there was 2 rings, so I didn't get a chance to see a lot of what was going on this side price-wise. So I could talk a little more, because I don't get a chance to get prices. If something pops up, I will let you guys know. But I can talk a little more about the trip we have coming up. We're heading to the UP, going to Quantawan Falls, Mackinac Island, the Pictured Rocks, the Sioux Locks, all these places. I'm telling you, we're going to get a lot of content up there. I'm hoping to get a whole just travel video. Hopefully we stop by a couple antique stores and thrift stores to get videos as well. These planers are really cool. Those times you can get, 20 to 30, $40 a piece for those. I just wasn't over there for that. I was on the other side because I liked a lot of stuff on the other side. But yeah, so we're hoping to get a lot of really nice videos for that. If you guys don't follow us on, TikTok, we're on there as well, doing nice little 1-minute, videos from, kind of just out and about traveling. So those are a lot of fun to watch. So search 66 Unique Antiques on TikTok. But they'll be doing YouTube shorts. They will have full-length YouTube videos once I get back and can edit videos. Because a lot of stuff in this part where I've come up here, a lot of tools, not super old tools, but as you guys, like I say in the title of this video, he just had a lot of collections. Collections of knives, collections of pocket knives, collections of cast iron, collections of plat books, collections of sleigh bells. I mean, it was one of those weird auctions. Like I said, I was expecting a little more, but, it's just, you don't always get it, and it wasn't a big deal. I was not doing much. I was actually in Ionia anyway that day, so stopping out here and checking it out and seeing what we could get was great. It just didn't plan out for us. They had some cool stuff, but man, the crowd was huge. I got to work on getting better at taking bigger pictures of the actual crowds that are there, because this crowd was a lot. There was a lot of people here. A lot of dealers, and, and it gets to that point, trying to make the money it makes it tougher, which, again, I'm okay with it, guys. I'm telling you, I love this job. I get to come to an antique auction, and get to see all these really cool things I've never seen before sometimes. And to me, just seeing the stuff and being able to be a part of that history, to see it and, know where it came from is really cool. These Crocs, they had a really nice Croc collection, like I told you. I mean, a lot of different collections is what it looked like. And Crocs are still popular with the older crowd. It's just they don't sell super fast at our shop. So if I can get them for a good price, which I couldn't have got those for a good price, I would buy them. It's just it wasn't in the books today. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you guys have been up north in Michigan, in the UP, Upper Peninsula. What do we need to go see? Is there stuff up there that, we've never would be suggested to go see or go do. So we have pretty much a 4-day open invitation of whatever we want to do up there. We don't really have too many plans. We just have a couple locations we want to go to, which is going to be a lot of fun. And it's kind of just gives us a little time to relax before the busy season, which for us is September through May. So that's when our time gets really large. And the Beanie Babies collection, I'm telling you guys, there's just a lot of small collections in here. So before it gets really busy for us, that's where we have to, we want to go and kind of take a little breather. We have a flea market coming up August 5th. On a Saturday. It's not our huge festival flea market. It's a small one. We give vendor spots for free just to kind of help everybody out and see if they can sell some of their goods, because that's part of the fun of our business. So it's just kind of getting more stuff out there and getting more people into antiques and vintage and flea markets. I mean, that's some of the funnest stuff we can do. But yeah, as we go through here, the garage, I was hoping a little more, but they just had this really cool collection of antlers that went up. And again, I wasn't back there to see what they would go for, but I thought that was a pretty cool display he has there. But I'm sure they went for a decent price because, again, we had a few hundred people there today. Then we had a nice little collection of bottles here. And, again, the milk bottle people were there. I mean, there was, the collectors were there for every bit of this auction. So yeah, guys, this is kind of running down. I think we had about another 20 seconds of this run around here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this auction. I mean, I like just going through and showing you guys stuff. Even if I don't buy anything, I just enjoy showing you guys auctions because you guys can see stuff that's out there, and just hopefully you guys get out to auctions in your area as well to go check stuff out too. So let's get to the outro. All right, guys, auction is in the books. We are back home. The auction was a lot of fun. A lot of good stuff there, but a ton of people there. So we didn't actually get anything. Just nothing that we could bid up enough to get. I mean, we went a lot of money like I talked about in the video. Prices weren't really high like I talked about in the video. So it was just one of those things where we really didn't get a chance to get anything. So that's going to happen. No big deal. We're on to the next auction, but actually we're now on to vacation. We're heading, getting stuff planned to head up north. Man, loud vehicle, come on. So we're getting actually planned to head up north, and so be prepared for that. We got a lot of really great videos coming from that as well. So I know you guys will be excited. And of course, we get to enjoy. Listen to that rain. That's just a beautiful, nice little rain shower. So get to sit on the porch and enjoy that today. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching the video. If you guys want to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff, much appreciated. And if you guys get some time and you want to come out and see me, Amber, anybody, come on out and say hi to us and get your antique fix on M66. See you guys later.